Hello, happy to meet you all again in the Kade Galata storytelling channel. I know it has been quite a long time since I posted a story. I'm sure you must also be busy with your classes, and so was I. It also took me some time to explore some good stories to share with you. In the folk tales of India, so far we have seen the stories from the northeastern part of India, the stories from the western part of India, and also the story from Madhya Pradesh, which is at the center. So from now we will cover the northern part of India and then we will go to the southern part of India. Today I am going to tell you a beautiful folk tale from Punjab. Punjab lies in the northwestern part and it is a small state. Today's Punjab came into existence in the year 1966 when predominantly Hindi speaking areas were separated to form another state called as Haryana. If you see, Haryana lies just next to Punjab. The main language spoken in Punjab is called as Punjabi. The city Chandigarh is a common capital of both Punjab and Haryana. The word Punjab is a compound of two words, Panj and Ab. Panj means five and Ab means water representing the land of five rivers, Ravi, Bias, Chenab, Jhelum and Sutlej. What else is the place famous for? Punjab contributes a major portion of food grains of India and it contributes a major share of wheat and rice. Punjab is well known for its vibrant and expressive culture. Music and dance are two components that showcases that. Coming to music, I'm sure you must have all heard about that Bhangra dance and some of you must have also danced it, right? Bhangra dance is such an energetic dance and traditionally Bhangra dance used to be danced by the men of Punjab. The dance that is done by the women of Punjab is called as Gidda dance. Gidda dance is also as energetic as Bhangra dance and it is also a very colorful dance. Coming to folk music, Punjab has got a wide range of music and songs are sung on various occasions starting from during festivals, during religious occasions and also during weddings. So we will move to the folk tale of Punjab. Today I'm going to tell you a sequential folk tale. I hope you all remember what a sequential folk tale is. I have also told you a sequential folk tale from Manipur, right? So what is a sequential folk tale? Sequential folk tale is a folk tale in which many events happen in a story and the order or the sequence of the events that is happening in the story is very, very important. You have to keenly listen to the story to know the correct order or the sequence of the events that happen in the story. So we'll go to that sequential folk tale and listen to the story carefully. Because at the end of the story, there will be a big dialogue, okay? You should be able to tell it immediately. Once you hear it, you should be able to recollect it immediately if you listen to the story properly, okay? So we'll go to the story. In a beautiful gulmohar tree is the tree which has that bright red color flowers, okay? It looks so lovely. So in a beautiful gulmohar tree along the wheat fields of Punjab, there lived a small sparrow called as Munni. One day, Munni sat by her nest and she was very happy and excited because her three little eggs were about to hatch. So she was very happy and excited until she gave a startled chirp when she saw a flash of black. What is that flash of black? Any guesses, children? What is that flash of black? It is the village bully Kaka the crow. Okay, the name of the crow is Kaka. So there came the village bully Kaka the crow and told Munni, "Move over, Munni. I have come to eat your eggs." Now Munni was a smart sparrow. She said, "Oh Kaka, you are here. I've been waiting for you to eat my eggs. The eggs are for you. Who can refuse you, Kaka? But before eating my eggs, did you look at your beak? It is looking very, 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 very dirty." "What? My beak is looking very dirty. Actually, Kaka didn't like the idea of not looking his very best. He always wanted to look his very best. He always wanted to look very handsome. So when Kaka heard that his beak was very dirty, he didn't like it at all. So he told the sparrow, Munni, just be ready with your eggs. I will come in a jiffy. I will just go and clean my beak and I'll come in a jiffy and I'll eat your eggs. Saying this, the crow flew away in search of water. My name is, I mean, my name is Kaka the crow. I have to eat the eggs, but before eating it, I have to clean my beak. Who is going to help me? I keep wondering. Who's going to help me? I keep wondering. He was just flying, he was just singing this and he was flying when he saw a stream. Okay, and he quickly swooped down to the stream, and when he was about to clean his beak in the stream screamed, Oh Kaka, don't put your dirty beak in my full water, then my whole water will become dirty. Go and get a cup, fill the cup with water, and then you can clean your dirty beak. The stream also knew what the Kaka was planning to do. So the stream also wanted to help the poor Munni. So Kaka was left with no choice. So he went in search of a cup. Okay? He went to all the houses in the village, but nobody was ready to give a cup to the village bully. So the Kaka was searching for a cup. My name is Kaka the crow. I have to eat the eggs, but before eating it, I have to clean my beak. Who's going to help me? I keep wondering. As he was going, he saw a potter. Okay, potter is a person who makes pots using the wet clay, right? So he went to the potter and told the potter, Oh potter, can you please give me a cup so that I'll fill the cup with water and I'll clean my dirty beak and then I'll go and eat the eggs of Munni and loudly caw so that everybody in the village will look at me and see how handsome I am. The potter, would he be helping Munni? No way. Potter, would he be helping Kaka? No way. The potter said, no way. Potter said, he wanted to help Munni, but he just wanted to divert the Kaka with some other thing. So Potter said, I can help you, but I don't have any cup with me. So why don't you go and bring me some sand to make a small cup? So Kaka believed him and went in search of sand. He went to a field and he tried to dig some sand from the field. But the full field was very dry because the monsoon was just about to come. So the full land was so dry and he was not able to dig the sand from that. So he looked out for some sharp object to dig. As he was searching for some sharp object, he saw a deer. Okay? He saw a deer with sharp horns. So he went to the deer and guess what he would have asked the deer, children? Try to say it along with me. He went and asked the deer, Oh deer, can you please give me your sharp horns so that I'll dig the field and I'll take out the sand. I'll give the sand to the potter to give me a small cup. I'll fill the cup with water. I'll clean my dirty beak and then I'll go and eat the eggs of Munni and loudly caw so that everybody in the village could hear me and see how handsome I am. The deer really got very angry when he heard it because he could not even just imagine how cruel the Kaka was. How can he eat the eggs? So the deer said, You foolish crow, don't you know that you cannot take my horns when I'm alive? I cannot give you anything, just move out of here. Saying this, the deer ran away. Now Kaka started to think, oh, the deer can give me the horns only when he is dead. Okay, now I can make a plan. I can draw out a plan to kill the deer, thought the crow. And you know what he did? He saw some wild dogs. Okay. So Kaka went to the wild dogs and told the wild dogs, tell it along with me. Wild dogs, please help me. Can you please go and kill the deer so that I can take the horns from the deer and I'll use the horn to dig the sand. I'll give the sand to the potter and the potter will give me a small cup. I'll fill the cup with water and I'll clean my beak and then I'll go and eat the eggs of Munni and then I'll loudly caw so that everybody in the village will look at me and see how handsome I am. The dogs obviously didn't want to help Kaka. So the dogs also thought of an idea. Okay. So the dogs told Kaka, oh Kaka, we are so weak. We cannot go and hunt the deer now. So can you go give us some milk? Okay. So that will be able to help you out. Now Kaka went in search of milk. Okay. So as he was going, he saw who gives milk? He saw a cow. Okay, I'm not able to find the cow here. Yeah, it's here. So now Kaka went to the cow and guess what he would have told the cow? He told the cow, oh cow, can you please give me some milk so that I'll give the milk to the wild dogs so that the wild dogs will go and kill the deer. I'll take the horn out of the deer and I'll use the horn to dig sand from the field and I'll give the sand to the potter who will give me a small cup. I'll fill the cup with water and I'll clean my dirty beak and then I'll go and eat the eggs of Munni and then I'll loudly caw so that everybody in the village will look at me and see how handsome I am. Now the cow just said in a line, I cannot give you milk unless you give me grass. So now Kaka went in search of grass. He saw a grass field, but to cut the grass he needed how do you cut the grass? He needed a sickle. So now he needed a sickle. So who will be able to give him a sickle? Any guesses, children? Now he went to a blacksmith. Blacksmith is a person who works with metals, right? Oh, sorry, this is a potter. No, sorry. So he went to the blacksmith. Okay, this is the blacksmith. So now Kaka went to the blacksmith and this is the final dialogue. Okay, which you are going to say it along with me and I'm going to just see if you are able to remember all the events correctly. So now Crow went to the blacksmith and said, oh blacksmith, can you please give me a sickle so that I'll use the sickle to cut the grass. I'll give the grass to the cow so that the cow gives me milk. And to whom the milk will be given? The milk will be given to the dog, right? And will be given to the wild dogs. And the wild dogs will go and kill the deer. I'll take the sharp horn and I'll use the horn to dig the sand. I'll give the sand to the potter who will give me a small cup. I'll fill the cup with water and I'll clean my dirty beak and then I'll go and eat the eggs of Munni and then I'll loudly caw so that everybody in the village will look at me and see how handsome I am. Now the blacksmith decided finally to get rid of the village bully. Okay, he made a plan. He asked the crow, Kaka, to go to the furnace. Okay, and he told Kaka, go to the furnace, you'll be able to find the sickle there. So now, where did the Kaka go? Where did Kaka go? The Kaka went to the furnace. Okay, here is the furnace. So when he was about to when you opened the furnace door, a gust of wind blew and it made Kaka to just fall on the furnace. He just fell on its back and immediately he pulled himself up, but in a fraction of a second his tail got burnt. So that's why he didn't have any tail. See? So his tail got burned and he cried out, Mera punja sadiya, mera punja sadiya, mera punja sadiya, which is in Punjabi, which means my tail has got burnt, my tail has got burnt, my tail has got burnt. So he shouted And when he looked at his back, he just saw his burnt back, which he did not want to show to anybody in the village because he always wanted to look at his best, right? So Kaka decided not to show his burnt back to anybody in the village, and he left the village and he was never to be seen again in the village. So this is how the people and the animals got rid of a village bully. Okay, how this is how they smartly and they wisely they made a plan to send the village bully out of the village. So, do you like the story, children? And do you remember that last dialogue which which the crow asked the blacksmith? Okay. So these are the sequences. If you miss any order, if you miss any event in the story, then you will lose the track of the story, right? So this is a sequential story which helps actually to enhance your memory power also. So the people of Punjab, they recall this story to tell how we have to smartly and wisely act when something bad happens to you. Okay, instead of brooding over it, or instead of crying over it, instead of instead of you should be able to have control over yourself. Okay, instead of allowing your emotions to take over, you should be able to wisely and smartly decide, smartly plan something out when something bad happens to you. So children, will you also do that? When something bad happens, you should not start cribbing over it, right? Rather, you should try to make some wise things, think wisely to solve that problem. Okay? Hope you liked the story, hope you enjoyed it. Meet you all in another interesting folktale soon. Bye.